Hello and welcome to this week's Wild Spirits News. My name is Sibylle and today's subject is, if not now, when? 3 steps towards your best life. You may not have noticed that today is the 1st of July, which is the first day of the second half of 2019. It's also the beginning of a new quarter. And if you're like me, then today is one of the days where you review your written goals. And if you're not like me, then today is a great day to start reviewing your written goals. You see, only 2% of the population have goals that are written down and review those regularly. And those 2% are invariably the happiest and most successful people and the most content. So today is a great day to start. But this is not just about dreaming and setting goals. This is about taking action, because a goal you don't work towards will always remain a dream. So your mission today is to set or review your goals and to take the first steps today. Task 1 is called Lose the Excuse. You might have a really good reason for not taking action towards your goal, or for not prioritizing your passion today. But the truth is, you will always find a good reason. You might be saying, oh, I'm looking after a small child or an elderly relative, or I'm a year or 2 away from retiring, and once I'm retired, then I'll live the life of my dreams. Then I'll work on my goals. But you know what? You will always find a reason not to do it. And for every reason you find not to do it, I can show you people who do have small children or look after elderly relatives or are not retired yet, or are, whatever your excuse is, the children are not in school, you live in the wrong place, and whatever, you don't have money. And I can show you somebody who has that same situation and is going for their goals. Now, I don't mean to sound morbid, but none of us is immortal. Don't think that you are exempt and that things only happen to other people. People die all the time. Young people, children even. Accidents, diseases. We have no guarantee. Our life is extremely precious. Again, I don't want to sound morbid, and I hope that you and I all live another 30, 50, 80 years, depending on your current age. But I need you to realize that that's not guaranteed. I also don't want to make you feel bad about yourself because you're thinking that way or have been thinking that way, because I thought that way too. And I was lucky I got away with it. Nothing happened to me. I got to the point where I did work on my goals. But I wish that I had started sooner. There was no real reason not to do it. The thing is, Marie Forleo always says, progress, not perfection. If you're still looking at it, if you're a carer, or if you have a job, or if you have children that take up a lot of your time, chances are you won't perfectly prioritize your passion right now, or achieve your dreams as quickly as somebody who is single and independent and has lots of money at will. But it's not about perfection, it's about getting started and working towards your goal now, because now is the only time you have. Any one of us could step out on the road tomorrow and be hit by a bus. And then your gift will be lost. That gift, your purpose that you bring into this world, which is your joy and your love, that's your contribution, and that will be lost to the world forever. Don't let that happen. Task 2 is called your goals and next steps. And this is where the 3 steps that I mentioned in the title will come into play. So your first step is to review your goals, or if you don't have goals, then set goals. Do this for every area in your life, from personal, relationships, finances, job or business or career, health, all these different areas of life. Just set goals for each of them. And if you have goals already, then now's the time to review them. If you've achieved some of them, you can take them off and go celebrate for a bit. If some need more time, you can adjust the deadline, and so on and so forth. You can add new ones, maybe drop some goals that have lost their meaning to you, that you don't really want to achieve anymore. So review your goals. That is the step number 1. Step number 2 is to look at those goals and determine what you will achieve in the next 90 days. Now, some goals you will actually achieve within those 90 days, but a lot of goals are a little longer term. So these goals you need to break down into shorter periods, and the first period I want you to determine now is the next 90 days. What part of this goal, what partial goal can you achieve and will you achieve within the next 90 days? So write that down as well for each of your goals in each of the areas of your life. And step 3 is to write down for each of those goals to write down one step that you'll do today, or at least within the next 72 hours. That's the next 3 days. Why 72 hours? That's very important. Psychologists have found out if you decide something and you don't take action within 72 hours, the chances that you'll ever take action go towards zero. So it's very important that when you make a decision to not just think and dream about it, but to actually start working on it immediately. The best thing would be today. That's the easiest. It gets harder and harder the longer you wait. So for each of those steps, for each of those goals and everything you want to achieve within the next 90 days, write down your very first step and then go and achieve them. The video is almost over. Once this video is over, you can start working on it. And take those first steps today. And if you cannot manage today, then do them tomorrow or within the next 72 hours. Today, tomorrow, or the day after. And watch what happens. Your life happens now. It is this moment, this day is the only guarantee that you have. Nothing else is guaranteed. So you may as well start enjoying, pursuing your passion, working towards your goal, prioritizing what lights you up, and be joyful and radiate joy and love. As Nike said, just do it. Task number 3 is, as usual, to let me know. Hit the reply button and email me what your first steps are. I would love to know. What action are you going to take within the next 72 hours towards your goals? So please let me know. I'll email you back. I reply to every email, I promise. And if you didn't get the link to the video in an email, that means you're not part of the Wild Spirits community yet, and you should join us. Go to wildspiritscoaching.com and fill in the little form there. You can also do the free life audit on that page. If you fill in the form at the end of the life audit, one of the things that does is also subscribe you to Wild Spirits news. You'll get 1 email per week, so it's 100% spam free. And you'll get extra articles and information and recommendations of books and other resources. And sometimes you get exclusive offers that are exclusive only to my subscribers that nobody else ever gets to see. So go to wildspiritscoaching.com and subscribe. You can also Google Wild Spirits Coaching. That'll get you to the website as well. Thank you for watching.